It's probably gonna be probably a long video. 2016, I started working for the big distributor, Amtech. They go by Jivet sometimes. Amtech International, New York. But it was 2016. I was sitting in the warehouse, and maybe I'll pull up the video how they have lighting now, but they have certain place on the platform, like me and the current manager Janusz, they call him Johnny and stuff. He goes by Jake. Janusz Kwiatkowski goes by JK. But we were we were drilling in the plywood. But then a month went by, and I kind of said, it's like, why don't we paint the yellow, the border, and the pole, and actually want to paint it bright yellow or something like that, so it's more visible. Also, they had a line. It was leading up to the loading dock from the warehouse, but it was kind of crooked, but it was a line. You could just paint it yellow as well, bright yellow, so, when you're on the forklift, if it was dark in there, you could actually see it better, it would stand out. But, the thing is, it's like, the manager that was there, Adam, he just thought it was ridiculous and stupid. And now I'm saying maybe because it wasn't his idea, because a lot of times he was like that, it's like, he just didn't want to do it. And February came by. I remember it was February because when I had like a really down period in my life, I became sad, and it's like I felt like someone was trying to set me up. It was just a horrible period, and I think it was February because I thought something was gonna happen. I was paranoid, and then Janusz over there told me you're gonna paint all that yellow, and the underbody, the beams and whatnot. Well, the 2x6s, I believe. Yeah, there's a 2x6, 2x8s or something like that. The underbody, yellow as well, so we could see it and stuff. But I was reluctant just to paint, and also I thought something was gonna happen. And I started, I was like, yeah, well, I might be here tomorrow or something like that. I would ask people like that, or at least something to that effect. I was like, well, if I'm gonna be here tomorrow, then I'll be painting for you, But I looked at his face, and he didn't. I thought like he was in on it. That Now I started thinking if he would have known, he would have enjoyed it better. Who knows? Maybe he would have contacted people that are trying to set me up, and he would instigate, so I'll be in terror and stuff. And the way things are now, and the way how he treated me and how things ended up, But I looked at his face, and he looked he just like he wanted to get it done. So I was like, all right, so if my paranoia is wrong about somebody setting me up, or maybe it wasn't paranoia, it's not gonna happen, then I'll come in and I'll paint it. And like hour, 2 hours into it, I just felt relief because like I was doing it, and I didn't feel like a shock in my mind. A lot of times when I would paint, I just like maybe it was bored. It's like now I'm starting to think maybe it's clairvoyance, and it was like it's a psychotic disorder I was experiencing every time. A lot of times when I would paint, and it was that, but also nothing happened. And I felt so much relief, and I just had a good time painting that. It was like one of the good days I had at that job. And I did that for one day, and then the second day I think I did the outside, I believe, because I had my undergarments like this, the thermal, and then two of them got stained with yellow paint, So I think I did something else on the second day. But on the first day, I finished the whole underbody, and even in the top border when the forklift goes and lifts stuff up. I just felt relief. It's like nothing's going to happen. I was like, I came to life to it. It was like, fuck it, it's like, and I felt really good. I stood up for myself. I already talked to myself with myself. It's like, these guys were trying to, like, this Andre over there, Jalisca, was trying to take the roller. I stood up for myself about that. It was weird, but it was like, it wasn't even that important after a while. I was like, I started remembering, I don't know if it was paranoia. There were just a lot of people trying to get me into, like, a jail cell where I didn't even belong, And it was just a relief. But for a longer period of time, just remember, I always had this paranoia about February, October and February, The October part, I remember it must have been in the year 2000, something happened, And the February part, I think it was 2009, Here in my house. The October was in Wildwood, New Jersey, I believe. Maybe, maybe that was as well. But I think that, ask people at MTV and some other people what exact days, because they know everything. Probably have video footage, probably laugh about this stuff, like some idiot sitting on his couch. Oh, computer chair, my bad. But I always had this paranoia like something was gonna happen, either October or February. When February ended, I was just like, especially with that, I was just so relieved. I was like, well, and then I started maybe it won't be this year. To some idiot from a fucking, I don't want to say gay boy group like everybody else does. Somebody that say, some fucking year. And he got me fucking angry again. It's like, it's like, I find you're going to break your fucking teeth out of your mouth. I didn't want to do that because there's a lot of people haunting you. Like they're haunting me. It's not even like that. But it's like, I let that shit go already. I don't care about that stuff anymore. I know I can hold my own in whatever situation. I'm not a vile person. I don't snitch on people. I don't fuck with people's lives. Like, don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. But that was the one time, remember, I overcame that, and I was just starting people's faces like, Janos over there knew something or this and the other thing. And after like hour or 2 hours, I just relaxed a little. I even whistled, and I just finished that up. I just want to throw that out there because it was on my mind. By the way, I seen a certain video from like a prison in Washington D.C. and these two guys were in like a cage. Basically, it was so tight. It's like it was just frightening the psychological disorder, Like in a Trinitas, it was kind of sad, but you know what? It's like I had my own room. I could do some things. It was depressing nonetheless. It really was, but I couldn't imagine like being thrown in like a little cage and like and chips of paint falling apart. It was just so poor and impoverished, and it's like it was just so tight. It's inhumane. That was the freakiest, scariest part, Somebody doing something violent to me, you know what? When it gets to that situation, you're in that situation. It's like I'm not gonna sweat and be scared of that, I was more terrified of just being confined, which happened twice to me already. One time they tried, but it's like I was too sad, depressed. I didn't talk to people asking me those questions over and over again, and they let me go like the same day. The 2 times I was angry and I was like, well, yeah, that person. It's like, well, what? And then they, it's like they repeated till they, I lost a month of my life. And, it's like when you go through confinement, I'm not saying, the psychiatric unit is the same as a county jail or prison, but it is a loss of your rights, your privacy, your freedom. So you get to the point where just like, you get told when to eat, and there's idiots like touching your food, and you have, they come in your room when you're in the shower, you're just getting out, exactly like over and over again, to the point where it's like, just fucking Christ, what am I gonna do? And it's that, it just like, it aggravates you, and so there's that. That's the only part that was just like shocking to me and just like get me angry. Like some fucking homosexual fucking Ecuadorian faggot or Honduras bitch just comes right, and a female as well. Females would do that same thing. It's just like, they come in right when you come out of the shower and they open the door so like the curtain just swings, you holding it and shit. It's like I know you're in there. Like, you guys are fucking gutter. You gutter pigs. That's, it's like you want to see me naked, here it is. Here's my dick for you. There's fucking correctional officers are probably gay as hell too, and then, they want to sexually harass inmates. And they get away with it nonetheless. Who knows what else they fucking doing there? It's that power over you. Other people, they get in your face, this and that, it's like, go fuck yourself, you're nothing. You just ignore the fuck out of them, even they act stupid as hell. But those people have power. It's like, they could tell you when to eat, they could just like, who knows what the fuck else they could. You can't do anything to them. You can't say anything, but you can make fun of them, and like 2-3 days in a row, and then they just fucking, they ignore, they forget you exist. Or as if you're stupid, and they won't talk to you again. They won't do this stupid same shit again. The shower thing, yeah. The homosexual little dude, he started doing that. You know, he started saying, and then he stopped saying my name because I told him he's a fool, and I asked him if he's a homosexual. You know, but like they have power over you, so you feel like you really can't do too much. And if you get aggravated, if they just want, they could just give you an injection, put you to sleep, and drug you. You know, and they could like mess your heart up. Like I don't want to fucking die and they'll be like, well, he didn't eat, probably he used to smoke cigarettes. Fuck you, I'm not gonna give you that. You know, because some fucking clown got a job because he's stupid, I gotta suffer? And then I realized, after a while, oh yeah, these people are stupid and either envious or they're hateful. That's why I had a hard life. I mean, on the kind of morons everybody suffers. Imagine how the world would be if there wasn't any stupid of you people around. Or you just kept fucking quiet and just, I don't know, picked up leaves and kicked rocks. Or painted and shit. And you kept your fucking mouth shut. And stopped hurting people that just had ideas and just went to work and just wanted to get this world in tip-top shape. Imagine technology we have. People landed on the fucking moon in the 60s. And it's been like, what? 60 years. The things we could do on this earth, this planet. And there's fucking morons having fucking potholes down the road. And they think it's the best thing ever. Think about that.